Hi there. I'm Jim Richards, the Executive Director for the East Windsor Chamber of Commerce. Glad to see you again this week. And as you can see here in East Windsor, we're doing economic growth this week. We're talking about our development because we've got a lot of great opportunities for you. For instance, we offer incentives in the town. We also have a fair mill rate. Our close proximity to Hartford, Springfield, and Bradley International, as they like to say, they're just a stone's throw away. And we've got some zoning going on with our business corridor here. The 5 communities also boast some activity, as well as our Melrose area, which is more of a historical area in East Windsor. We also boast farms, stores, housing, restaurants, whole lots of things. If you need to know all about these incentives, or the fair mill rate, or know a little bit more about zoning, my advice is go to www.eastwindsorct.com. That's eastwindsorct, as in Connecticut.com. You can get all the phone numbers and emails you need for contacts, such as the town planner, the selectman's office, the assessor's office, whatever you might need to know about East Windsor. It's a great spot to go. I also want to remind my chamber members about that our website has almost out of construction. I checked it today and we're moving along just fine. Hopefully by next week all of our things will work. And I want to remind you that Marcella from CGI Communications is coming around. We're promoting and going to put together an exciting video to help promote East Windsor and its area. Coming up, we've got from now till October 7th, we've got the Bag of Books sale at the Warehouse Point Library. From October 7th to the 30th, we have the Pumpkin Patch at the Connecticut Trolley Museum. That's for the kids, where the kids go home with a pumpkin after the ride. Great family activity. And from October 7th to the 29th, we've got the Rails from the Dark Side. That's the scary one, and it's really not recommended for anyone under 16. Speaking of development, at our monthly board meeting, business meeting of the Chamber, on October 11th, 12:30 at the Main Street Grill, just across the street from the Chamber office, our special guest speaker will be Lori Witten, and she'll be discussing the plan of conservation and development. It's a great opportunity for you to learn more about what the town's got planned and what they might be doing in the next 10 years. From October 16th to the 20th, November 20th, Sundays only, it's the 45th annual turkey shoot. They use targets, don't worry. And it's to benefit the East Windsor Lions Club and their various local, national, and international charities. On October 22nd, we've got the Harvest Moon Dinner and Dance, and this is to benefit the upgrades at the Memorial Green down in Warehouse Point here. Where are we? Warehouse Point. It's going to be a great upgrade to the green, and that's presented by the East Windsor Veterans Commission and the American Legion Barry Poulter Post 40. And that's going to be at Lenote's Banquet Facility. Also at Lenote's Banquet Facility, coming up on October 28th, is the Halloween, which is going to benefit Bandits Place Animal Rescue Shelter. If you love your animals, this is a great cause. On November 4th, Through the Eyes of a Child is an annual Purple event put on to benefit the Network Against Domestic Abuse. All of these meetings can be found at www.eastwindsorchamber.com. That's eastwindsorchamber.com. Details, contact info, and so on. So I'm glad you dropped in today and you learned about East Windsor's economic growth. And I want you to know that this video edition of the East Winds is brought to you by the East Windsor Chamber of Commerce members. And if you've got any questions, please email me, Jim, at eastwindsorchamber.com. And remember, East Windsor, where the sun rises on business and community.